You ever have one of those days where it feels like your entire class drank a bunch of caffeine for breakfast and you're the only adult in the room without that caffeine IV? Yeah, same. It's 8:13 a.m. and you've already broken up a pencil throwing contest, redirected 3 side conversations, and debated the legality of chewing gum with a student who clearly has a future in litigation. By lunch, you've written 2 referrals and given approximately 97 teacher looks. You know the one. Eyebrows raised, lips pursed, soul slowly leaving your body. And if this sounds familiar, you're not broken, you're just teaching. And let me be real. I used to think good discipline meant tight control. But somewhere between the referrals and the fatigue, I started wondering, are my students learning anything other than how to avoid getting in trouble? Look, if you've ever gone home wondering if you're just not cut out for this, please hear this. You're not the problem. Our systems often push compliance as the gold standard. Sit still, be quiet, follow directions. Don't question the rules, and sure, routine and structure matters, but when discipline becomes a game of gotcha, we're managing behavior, not nurturing humans. You didn't get into teaching to run a mini detention center, right? You got into it to connect, to teach, to change lives. Here's the truth that took me way too long to learn. Discipline isn't about control, it's about relationships. The goal isn't to create quiet kids, it's to create reflective ones. Curious ones, accountable ones. Compliance is easy to measure. Connection, see, that's messier, but it's real and it sticks. When a student knows they're seen, really seen, they're more likely to respond than rebel. When they trust you, they're more willing to listen. And when they feel respected, guess what? They return it. Now, I'm not saying this is easy. It's slower than dropping the hammer, but it's also deeper, more lasting, and a whole lot less exhausting in the long run. So what does this look like in practice? Well, here are a few things that have helped me shift from compliance to connection without losing structure or expectations. Here's the first strategy I want you to think about. The 2-minute connection rule. Every day I would try to spend at least 2 intentional minutes checking in with a student. Not about behavior, but about them, their weekend, their favorite video game, the weird socks they're wearing. Anything that says, I see you. 2 minutes might not feel like much, but trust me, it's compound interest. The more you invest, the more it pays off when things go sideways. You know who I didn't have to write referrals for? The kids I just high-fived in the hallway 10 minutes ago. Here's another strategy. Reset rituals. Class gets wild? Cool. Let's reset. We used to have a ritual. Nothing fancy. I would just ring a bell, take a deep breath. I say, hey, let's try again. You start fresh, no lectures, no sarcasm, just a do-over. And it gives them dignity. It gives me sanity, and it reminds all of us that we're human. And this is a learning space, not a courtroom. Instead of, you're being disrespectful, try, what's going on that makes it hard for you to follow expectations today? Instead of, if you do that again, you'll be in trouble, try, let's talk about how we can make this right. See, tone and language are everything. You're still holding the line, but with warmth, not warfare. Listen, there are no magic words, no secret formulas, no Pinterest perfect behavior chart that's going to make this easy. Kids are going to be kids. They test limits. They push buttons. Some days, they'll push all of your buttons twice before breakfast. But you're not just a behavior manager. You're a connector, a guide, a calm in the storm. Every time you choose relationship over reaction, you plant a seed. You might not see the growth right away, but it's happening. Every high five, every second chance, every moment you pause and respond instead of react, you're building something. So if today was hard, that's okay. If tomorrow is hard, that's okay too. Just keep showing up, keep connecting, keep remembering that discipline isn't about power, it's about partnership. Listen, we're in this together. And if no one's told you yet today, you're doing incredible work.